welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Thursday, July 10th, 2025. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. With me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2025, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, the 5th anniversary of Queer News Tonight with nearly 10,000 stories and 10 million views in 2024. We will produce Pride Fest Diversity Pride in August and Pride Fort Lauderdale next February.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies. This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Let us talk about a trans woman who has been a religious leader for 50 years. Reverend Elder Wilhelmina Hein's life is a testament to profound personal evolution and unwavering commitment to faith and justice. Born in the Netherlands, Hein's journey led her to Australia, where she confronted questions of her own identity and sexuality within a strict religious upbringing. Her, quote, second coming out, end quote, in 1975 marked a pivotal moment, leading her to the Metropolitan Community Church in Adelaide, where she found a welcoming spiritual home. Throughout her career, Reverend Hein served in various pastoral roles, most notably as an MCC Elder, aka Bishop. She dedicated herself to advocating for minority rights, including effective counseling and surgical intervention for transgender people, and founded Transcare, an MCC initiative supporting persons of trans experience. Her academic pursuit, including master's degree in education and psychology, further equipped her to address complex issues within the community. In 2023, she earned a doctorate degree. She underwent gender confirmation surgery in 1995. In addition to teaching future clergy via Samaritan College, serving churches in Australia and New Zealand, and pastoring 3 churches in the United States over 8 years. Ms. Hein's spiritual journey continued to evolve, eventually leading her to conversion to Judaism. She now lives where her life started, in the Netherlands. Her life reflects a continuous quest for truth and belonging. Love myself some Wilhelmina. Back in the early days in my coming into Metropolitan Community Church, she was actually one of my teachers for a Samaritan class called Pastoral Care in Maryland. And she was like here for like several months, following a conference and everything. So she would teach. And I just fell in love with her. I fell in love with Wilhelmina, but I also fell in love with the people. But it's like Wilhelmina just exuded this care for people. She exuded love, compassion, and she was at the time like she was always curious. She was sitting at the table like, so tell me more about you. Like she was invested in people's story and invested in people's journey, not how they got to the church, but just their lives. And she gets like that's how we kind of bonded around just sharing stories and her sharing her stories about her experiences and just watching her blossom from conference to conference. And then leading to where she led has just been amazing. When she pastored the church in Charleston for a while, she now is in very, very close church, one of her 3 pastors in the United States. So love myself some Wilhelmina, always will have a place in my heart. And she's just amazing.
She was a good preacher too. Like I enjoyed her preaching. Funny, but also, had points to make. And I remember one time she was preaching at Leather Night. We were at a conference, and every night had a theme. She was preaching on Leather Night. And she got up, and she was wearing sort of a very conservative, skirt and sweater. And, she looked like anybody's mom, really. And she got up there, but it's Leather Night. She got up there, and she said, I don't feel right. I feel like something's missing. And then here comes 2 leather boys with a big leather jacket draped over her shoulders. Like, now it's right. and then she gave the sermon. She was Pentecostal, her background. But I love that her journey was continual. Like, okay, now I'm Pentecostal. Now I'm this queer pastor. Now I'm Jewish. Now I've discovered this about my about my gender identity. And I think that wasn't a bumpless road. I think that Willem is then known as Wilhelmina. Or there may have even been another name in there. Raven sticks out in my mind.
Yeah, it was a Raven.
So Willem was Raven, was Willem again, was Wilhelmina. But what I loved about that is how public it was. How do I know this? How do I know any of these things? Because they lived her life. She lived her life out loud as sort of this light for anyone else who has the same struggles, same questions. It doesn't have to happen by the time you're 19. It doesn't have to happen all at once. And she modeled that, which is a lot of courage, because I promise you there was snarky here and there.
Of course,
but she didn't care about any of that. And she just modeled, and she's still around, very brave and living by example. I never got to know her very personally. I got to sort of admire her from afar, and I hate that. I saw her one time too. She was having coffee or something in the morning. I think she was either by herself or maybe with another person. It would have been an ideal time for me just to run over there and say hi, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I hate, because I thought I'd have 100 more chances. I didn't know she was going to go off to the Netherlands and never show up again. So I hate that I missed that opportunity, because she is fascinating, and she is but she got her doctorate. She's got to be in her 70s. She got her doctorate degree 2 years ago. I mean, that I love that about her. That just keeps going and reinventing, and doesn't mind doing it publicly, and she doesn't mind being a little confrontive. I mean, don't think she's a pushover. I remember when she was protesting nuclear plants in New Zealand. She might have even came close to getting arrested. Maybe did get arrested. I mean, she was on the front lines. And there was this moment in MCC, we were very health conscious. It was during the AIDS thing or whatever. And, we gained weight. I've been struggling with weight for the last 30 years. And so MCC decided that a lot of our clergy were just unhealthily large. They were morbidly obese. And they started telling people during the ordination process, you're going to have to get healthier, or try to get healthier. Pastoring, you should model health, and blah, blah. Well, that didn't go over well, and that didn't last very long. And when, in the middle of all that, what was happening, Wilhelmina preached a sermon at a conference, and she said, I'm not willing to lose weight to keep my credentials. Oh, my God. Oh, there was woohoo! And the people who were pushing it, the people who felt oppressed by it. But she said it. She didn't care. I'm not going to lose any weight to keep my credentials. And she would just say, and then off to the next thing. She wasn't going to sit and beat you over the head with it, but she was also to make sure I'm watching, and here's what I got to say about it. So if I could get her to preach here one time, maybe we'll try to sweeten the pot some kind of way, because she's not even doing it anymore, I don't think. But if she would, it'd be great. But anyway, she's a great historic figure, still with us, and maybe she'll write a book. Maybe she'll publish her dissertation or something. I wish she had something to leave us, and maybe we do interviews with us and we put in a book. But she's certainly, if you haven't heard of her, I'm glad you have now.
All I can say is that I am so glad to listen to these stories. And it reminds me of what Metropolitan Community Churches was when it began, and that we still are able to tap into some of that joy, because it really is joy when we're talking about somebody like Wilhelmina. I mean, I wish that I had known her. I mean, my gosh, I may have been at a conference that she spoke at.
Had you known about her until this story?
No. Like I said, I may have been at a conference where I heard her, but I honestly don't remember. But you guys are talking about MCC at its best. And that's some great times, and those are some great stories, and that you're able to continue to share them means that MCC continues to live.
More of this. More of this. Now, truly, in our space and in our time, and with everything that's happening right now, these are stories that really, really need to be told. So guys, with the stuff that you're doing, more of this.
And I can tell you a story about going shopping with a shopper, but next time.
All right, very good.
Yes, but Bishop Robert Griffin has taken Reverend Elder, Bishop, now Jewish congregant, theologian, Wilhelmina Hein shopping. And that is a story for another time. And that's today with the Queer God Squad. Before we go, we want to invite you to consider a wonderful travel experience. The Divine Science Federation International and the Divine Science Ministers Association invite you to join Charting a New Course Retreat at Sea. It's a 5-day, 4-night cruise aboard the MSC Seashore, starting at just $299. Departing on November the 2nd, this all-inclusive getaway features free bus transfers from Ocala, the Villages, and Leesburg, plus free Wi-Fi throughout your journey. Enjoy open bar access for only $99, both on board and at Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. You'll explore Nassau and Paradise Island, both in the Bahamas, and relax on MSC's exclusive island, Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. Special perks from the Happening Out Travel Club include private happy hours and exclusive dining events. You can book your spot with a $199 deposit. Then there's only $100 to go unless you want to upgrade some stuff, which you can. If you haven't heard of Divine Science, you have heard of what it's about. If you like Oprah and Chopra, Louise Hay and Michael Beckwith, spirituality that is based on love rather than dogma, or you're familiar with Silent Unity and the Daily Word, or the progressive, positive, practical spirituality of the Sunshine Cathedral community, then you already have a pretty good understanding of Divine Science, a New Thought school of thought that has been around since 1888. This nonprofit 501c3 trip is provided at reduced prices because of the charity fundraising educational mission of the Travel Club. We invite you to join us on this amazing cruise for fun, connection, and spiritual renewal. For more information or to reserve your spot, visit divinesciencefederation.org. I say visit Sunshine Cathedral 1,000 times a day. I invariably mess up when it's time to say anything else. But for this, you'll want to visit divinesciencefederation.org and click events.
Get ready for an incredible journey on the Ultra Deluxe MSC Seashore. This 170,000-ton, $1 billion ship offers 5-day cruises from just $299. With free transfers from Ocala, the Villages, and Leesburg, getting to Port Canaveral is easy and convenient for you. There is more. You can upgrade the experience with our $99 open bar package and enjoy unlimited drinks, cocktails, coffee, and more for not one, not two, but every day of your cruise. Your special Travel Club package also includes free Wi-Fi. This MSC Seashore cruise will take you to Nassau and Paradise Island. You also enjoy the pristine beauty of Ocean Cay Marine Reserve, the world's top-rated private island experience. It's a slice of paradise waiting for you. Plus, your open bar access extends to the exclusive Ocean Cay Island too. So, if you dream of sipping on drinks and unwinding on stunning beaches, this is the day for you. When you purchase the $99 bar package, you also receive complimentary Wi-Fi for all 5 days, so that you can share every unforgettable moment with ease with the world. You'll also enjoy exclusive onboard events with fellow travelers, from private happy hours to special dinners. It's all included just for you. Last but not least is the ease of booking this trip. You can secure your spot with just $199 deposit and then pay just $49 a month. Why wait? Book your cruise today for the adventure of a lifetime. Call today to book your dream journey on the MSC Seashore Cruise.
I invite you to like and share this episode on your social media, and also welcome you to find Sunshine Cathedral on Facebook or Instagram, and to visit sunshinecathedral.org. There you'll find worship services, newsletters, ways to donate or request prayer, and you can watch some special videos featuring our bishops and amazing guests from around the world.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we are all in this together. Also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.